Dragalicious Pokemon Part 2 game on the sequel on ice.
The sequel on ice.
Pendovis Dupree La Beja. Hello everybody, it is I, Erika Klash, and I'm here with my good Judy.
Crimson Kitty, meow.
And today we're discussing the top 10, how do I say this? And today we're actually doing, and today we're giving you top, it's like, I want to say 10 more, but then top 10. It's like top 10 more? 10 more Dragalicious?
10 more Dragalicious Pokemon.
Okay, we'll do that.
So, on today's episode, we're giving you
the top 10, no.
Apparently we need more coffee or a Red Bull. On today's episode, we're gonna go and delve into 10 more Dragalicious Pokemon.
So, myself and Rock'em Sakura, for the very first episode of Nerd Alert Season 1, back in 2019, that's coming up on like 3 years ago now, which is crazy. We did the top 10 most Dragalicious Pokemon, and we've had so many requests to do a part 2 of that video. Yes. And last time that we filmed Nerd Alert, we did top 10 busted. So I feel like the top 10 Dragalicious Pokemon part 2 was like the logical next step for us. Yeah. Now, the big difference between this list and the previous list is that we're going to be having Generation 8 Pokemon on the list, because that first episode was filmed during Generation 7, actually. Got it. So we'll have some Generation 8 Pokemon on the list. We're also going to be having not just Pokemon that give Drag Queen energy, like the first one, but we're having Drag King energy as well. So as always, y'all, once we get to the honorable mentions, please do sound off in the chat if we missed any particular Pokemon that you wanted to see on the list. And you can also check on our YouTube channel. We do have the first episode there for you if you want to compare, because you never know, your honorable mention might have been on our first list. So are we ready to jump into the list?
Let us jump in.
So in our number 10 spot, we have Gallarian Wheezing.
Oh, daddy, dandy daddy.
Yeah,
this is like a dandy drag king.
When you were saying, when was it, during the busted Pokemon list, you kept calling Mr. Rhyme a dandy. I was like, that was all I could think about when I was picking Gallarian Wheezing for this list. Yeah,
I mean, look, you know what I mean? His mustache.
Right, a top hat.
He comes as a pair, you know what I mean? 2 is better than 1 sometimes,
right.
You know?
It's like a Christmas Carol, but make it fashion.
Exactly, and he contributed to a good ecological system, because unlike, you know, the regular one, you know, who's all about pollution, this is like, I'm gonna take that air and just make it a little bit better. So it's contributing to society.
So it's a drag king that like sucks up all the hairspray and then turns it into facial hair. Pretty much. Like all the hairspray in the dressing room for the drag queens, like pretty much. Honestly, all the drag, like because the drag trick with the lace front is to like just spray some got to be. They suck up all the residual hairspray and then just turn it into a nice little beard.
Just doing a lot of social activism for the community.
Social activism for the community. Yes. We love to see it, and there's 2 for the price of 1. 2 drag kings for the price of 1. Don't we love it?
They're a duo. I feel like they're a duo. Yeah. Like they do all like duets.
All right, y'all. In our number 9 spot, we have actually a Pokemon with multiple forms. Oh. So we have Orico.
Orico!
Now, Orico is known for what's an Alola Pokemon. Yes. And they are dancing birds. And depending on which nectar you give it, you can actually change the form. So each island, because there's 4 islands in Alola. Yes. Each island has its own nectar that's native to that island. And all the Orico that you find on each specific island are of that specific nectar and that specific style.
I still have to finish Sun and Moon. Like I do know what happens. So like I do know this Pokemon. I want to be the ghost one. But doesn't it give you like...
is the fiercest one.
Yeah. Doesn't it give you like Enchanted Tiki Room from Disney World vibes though?
Kind of, yeah.
Like you could see,
like Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe realness at the mall. You know what I mean? Like you know that they're putting on shows together. Like they're like come together. They're a band. They're like a K-pop. Like they do like choreography.
They can do If You Want to Be My Lover.
Exactly.
They can do Lady Marmalade.
We have feather fans going on. You got pom-poms. You got like, you know, no. Like this is like a super group. Ooh.
In our number 8 spot, we have Hatterine.
Let me tell you, I want to cosplay, and I will cosplay Hatterine one day. It's going to cost me a lot of money because I'm going to have to get a custom wig. Right. I'm going to have to dye it. I'm going to have to make it pastel, but I've already figured out how to make certain elements. So for me, I feel like as a fairy type goddess look, this is me.
Now, Hatterine is a forest witch, and the Pokedex entry reads, if you're too loud around Hatterine, you risk being torn apart by the claws of its tentacles.
Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, she is not playing. She's like, listen, I cannot hear my music in this club. The sound system is fucked up. Y'all need to shut up.
Just stop.
Hatterine will
Oh yeah, no,
you.
Hatterine is not having it. You're like, really? Okay, no.
So yeah, she's fierce. She's not like the fiercest, but she's quiet and she's glamour, and she'll kill you if she needs to.
And I'm here for all of that, honestly.
I'm here for her too. We live for her. I gotta get me a shiny Hatterine one of these days because the shiny design is really good. You have shiny Hatterine?
I got it from a raid.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that's
Congrats,
the only
kitty.
in Pokemon Shield. That's the only one that I have.
All right, in our number 7 spot, we have Jellicent.
Oh, I love Jellicent because you get pink and you get blue.
Yep.
It's honestly like pink is like, I know, like, you know,
it's
do
a little
gender.
cis-normative.
It's a cis-normative gender binary land. It's fine, you know, whatever. But, you know, like, you have your options. You have the queen, you know what I mean? He's obviously the pink Jellicent. And you have, like, the king because it's, like, you know, also very dandy with the type of style. Has a little, like, crown as well. So, you know, it's hella drag king energy.
And Frillish also is gendered, so the blue Frillish and the pink Frillish.
Yes.
I honestly feel like we need a non-binary variant of Jellicent.
Oh my god, yeah, give it to me in lavender.
Yeah, like yellow. Well, shiny female Jellicent is purple, like lavenderish. Yeah. I feel like we need like a yellow and like another color.
Okay.
Like yellow for Jellicent or something.
It's gotta be like a gold yellow.
Like a golden, like a nice golden yellow.
Golden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gold finger.
Gold finger. Bison says Mr. Pringle's the Pokemon. Very that.
I can't.
Now, which do you really like more? I feel like I gravitate towards the Queen version.
Obviously. I mean, I love both of them, but because the other one has like a little crown and stuff, you know what I mean? Does it have a little crown?
They both do.
Yeah. I don't know. I just love a little dandy mustache, so I'm gonna have to go with the blue.
Perfect. All right, y'all. In our number 6 spot, we have actually a duo of Pokemon. We have Zacian and Zamazenta.
I just got my shiny Zacian.
Oh, I completely forgot to do that.
But, like, let me tell you, regality. This is the pageantry system.
Yeah,
you
know like they're giving opulence.
Opulence, you own everything. Giant rings. Earrings that are like bigger than your head.
Right.
You know, updos. A fancy updo.
Right.
Did
like
you stone those tights?
Yeah, angles and like structured outfits.
Yeah, but like I feel like they're in the king category. So
definitely.
Like, you know, like the kings where they have the jackets that are just full of rhinestones.
No, absolutely.
Just, yeah.
Like this is the kind of look that I could see a king do as like the glamour floor show look on Dragula, like just like armor, like going for like actual king, like hard monarch, medieval king glamour. Now the interesting thing about these two Pokemon, they need their respective items. It's the rusted sword, the rusted shield, in order to like be in drag like they are now, because they have like a regular form where they're without their item, but then once they get their item, they're just become fierce. Well, so that holds it back a little bit. But I still love their designs.
Oh yeah, no, but they're clearly pageant award-winning, like kings.
They're pageant kings.
Pageant kings.
We love to see it.
We do.
In our number 5 spot, we have Frostmoth, who's kind of a little washed out, honestly, in this background. But you get the idea.
You get the idea. I love Frostmoth. It's so pretty. Like this would be another really cool cosplay idea as well. Like I just, you know. The eyes could be weird. You can have like a Wings of Isis, you know what I mean? For like the wings.
It draws a lot of comparisons.
And make it a dress, and it's gonna be like a winter wonderland.
Right.
But really creepy. Because I find like, you know, some of my favorite horror movies are Christmas horror movies. You know what I mean? Like
shout out to Black Christmas.
Hey!
Which we saw over in the area.
It's true. But yeah, no, like imagine like this as like a yokai or this as a kaiju.
Yeah. Well, it draws a lot of
kaiju vibes.
It draws a lot of comparisons to Mothra.
Yes.
Just like Gigantamax Butterfree does as well.
Exactly.
The first ever line of Pokemon that's bug ice. And the Pokedex entry reads, icy scales fall from its wings like snow as it flies over fields and mountains. So it's giving you like shimmer and glamour and opulent.
Okay, so when you have your shield or sword or whatever, you do the campsite, right? All I'm telling you right now, put Snom in your party, call him, and wait 5 minutes. You have to make sure Snom's on the other side. Like, it's so determined to get to you to play with that ball.
Oh, yeah, it's so tiny.
If you want a good laugh, just put Snom in your party and do a camp. You will not regret it.
I like Frostmoth. I gotta get me a shiny one of these days.
Yeah, definitely. Just beautiful.
Beautiful, fierceness.
Opulence.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, in our number 4 spot, we have Levon. Now, this is one of the Pokemon this is our Gen 7
This is
sprite.
our non-binary, everything in between, you know, just like does performance art, could be from Brooklyn, you know, like they're together, but they're just a little bit unhinged.
Now, Levani is the sewing queen.
Yes.
She sews, and not only does she sew for herself, because all her outfit is hand stitched, and she like spits on the clothes and it like secretes a little like glue.
Well, that's saving money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, she is her own E6000 machine.
Hello, efficiency.
Efficiency.
Well, I found Levani through XYZ because Ash has who's the pre-evolution to Levani?
Swaddle and Swadloon.
Yeah, Swaddle. Yeah, so and to Levani. I was like, oh my goodness, Levani. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, you are trippy and I love you. But like
one of my favorites from Gen 5, Bug Grass, which is not the greatest typing, although when I did a playthrough of Gen 5 recently, it ate up everything because 2 of the Elite 4 members are one is psychic, one is dark, and one is fighting. One of the Pokédex entries says, upon finding a small Pokemon, it weaves clothing for it from leaves using its sticky silk secreted from its mouth. So it's like a drag mother Pokemon as well.
It is a drag mother Pokemon, but totally, I'm telling you, non-binary, like we're giving like the, you know, it says kings and things. We're giving the things, everything.
The drag thing, the drag queen.
But like the maternal or like paternal or just, you know.
Right, because you don't have to be like energy, you don't have to be a female energy. to be a house mother dog.
Not at all. That's what
that's
what I love about Levani.
Mother of the house of Driftvale City. Mother of the house of Pinwheel. Because Pinwheel Forest.
Pinwheel.
And also Pin, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Sewing. Okay, y'all, that was number 4. In the number 3 spot, we have Gallarian Rapidash, who I shiny hunted on the channel. That was our first shiny hunt.
Here's the thing. For this list, perfect. Why? It's them like cis queens that never book anything diverse, that always got that face on, that be judging everybody.
Oh yeah, this
like
is the
reading.
face. This is the face of a cis male drag queen saying you don't belong in this
exactly,
show.
And I think that's why I hate this design.
I
love Rapidash. Like, don't get me wrong, beautiful, like horse. But then you have this unicorn that's like, I get it, because unicorns in certain legends are not nice. They're you know, they're gonna use that horn to impale you.
But they're
you know,
cunty,
exactly. I mean, Cabin in the Woods. Hello, like that's the thing. These are like the Hell's Kitchen queens. These are the queens that work in like, you know, the districts or the bars that are all really centric for the gay, you know, cis gay.
Yeah, the Hell's Kitchen gays.
The Hell's Kitchen gays. That's the only reason I wish, because Ponyta's face is so lovely and
it's
bubbly.
so cute, yeah.
What is the stank face?
The resting bitch face.
Like, why?
She knows she's prettier than all the gals.
Like, I get it, but like...
Now, Nacha did point out the beautiful little curls at the end of all the hair.
Yeah, it's like air, and it's like, you know, it's very airy, like cloud-like.
Yeah. Look at the Pokédex entry. Brave and prideful, this Pokemon dashes airily through the forest, its steps aided by the psychic power stored in the fur. So the hair is where the psychic power's at.
I mean, we're here for some psychic fueled hair. Like we're here for this. We're here for it.
And, okay, in our number 2 spot, we have the Pokemon that I've been currently hunting for.
Look at you.
We're at 4,031 encounters for this bitch right now, and that's not even counting all the times like off stream that I've tried to look for it.
I don't know how you do this, Shiny. I mean, I like monotonous things like rhinestoning, but that would drive me crazy.
So in our number 2 spot, we've got Obstagoon.
Yes, we're this is like the Land Insider. This is the rock and roll.
Yeah, like Monsters of Rock challenge.
King, Dragula energy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
it's amazing. I love the design.
I hate when they call alternative, but I guess,
I know.
You know, whatever. But you know what I mean?
Punk
like, rock.
This
metal,
is Landon. Yeah.
Thrash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like total. Like I could see a king do this look and just be like so hot. Like like the king walks into the venue and everyone's like, I want to drop my pants consensually.
Right.
Consent's mandatory.
So this is the signature Pokemon of Pierce, who's, in my opinion, one of the hottest gym leaders.
Yes.
In Pokemon.
Yes.
And
best
yeah,
gym
it's great. Like,
looks too.
The look is amazing. The fur. I myself have been wanting to do shiny Obstagoon for a long time. You can't deny, like, this is like rock and roller.
This is a hot king look. This is like a leotard with black and white elements, right?
Yeah, and the
or
fur.
whatever, and then with the fur like vest over it. Like I could see how a king would
be super hot.
Literally translate this to a look, and I'm like, hi.
Yeah, and the big feet are a turn on too. No.
We're gonna get fired.
All right, y'all. So now it's time for our honorable mentions. This is the time for you to put your honorable mentions into the chat as well. Let us know which Pokemon you'd like to see on the list that have not appeared on the list so far. And we're just gonna go in no particular order. Tapu Fini.
Oh, I love Tapu Fini.
Now, Tapu Fini is pretty much just like a mermaid. I was like, I have to include her, but then like the #1 spot kind of eclipsed her for me. So that's why they're not on the list.
Got it.
But I still love them.
Got it.
I still want a shiny Tapu Fini.
Got it.
Probably my favorite of the Tapu. And we also have Aromatisse, which I'm not crazy about the design personally. A lot of people wanted it on the first list.
First of all, I'm a little disappointed that this wasn't on the list, but I get it. I mean, she's a burlesque dancer. She's a showgirl.
No, she's a showgirl. She's giving can-can. She's giving burlesque, fierceness. It's just not my favorite design. And next we have, in our masculine/drag king section, we have Bisharp.
Yes. Is it Bisharp or Bisharp?
I think it's Bisharp because it's a
like
play on Bishop.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So, Bisharp is, I just like the design. I think it's really like fashion.
Another like punky king, you know what I mean? Or somebody on like alternative where like they're not doing like pageant style.
Yeah.
Could rock this.
Like
I
the
mean,
puffy pants.
But
the puffy pants, like
here's
good
the thing.
armor,
For
weaponry.
drag, you don't want to cut the people trying to tip you. So that might be a disadvantage.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Like you're slicing everyone's arm off who gives you a tip.
Right.
It's kind of a hazard.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have to definitely stay on the stage if they were going to be performing.
Yeah.
But I just love, I think like there's a lot of potential there to like make a really good fashion king look out of this.
I wonder if
design.
like people can throw wood or things on you and go like Edward Scissorhands.
Right.
Like that's a gimmick. That's a gag.
Listen, you gotta have a gimmick these days.
Gotta have a gimmick.
We also have Rillaboom, who I just love the wig and the rock and roll vibes. You know?
I mean, it's a drummer, and I could totally see a king, you know, work this out too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely. You could take elements, like be a drummer, you know, and have like the green hair. You know what I mean? You're doing characters like that. You need to be careful. You need to be respectful because it can go downhill real quickly.
We also have in our honorable mentions list Aurorus.
Oh, I love Aurorus. I was so happy
too.
with the DLC that I could finally get. I was like, oh my god, you had no idea. So pretty.
Yeah, really pretty.
Like Gremlins, but pretty.
And they're kind of themed after like the Northern Lights. Like Aurora Borealis, Aurorus. Their ability is really sickening. It's called Refrigerate. So basically that turns every normal type move, it turns it into an ice type move. So you can get like ice type Hyper Beam if you play your cards right.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But just so pretty.
So she knows how to keep the dressing room nice and cool for all the ghouls, for all the drags, the dolls.
You know what? In summer, it's needed.
Yeah. Nacho says Alola Ninetales is
Come
amazing.
on, Alola Ninetales, because I never liked that kind of red tinge that the original had.
Right.
But with the Alolan, it's just this gorgeous snow goddess.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Ice Fairy. We love to see it.
Hoopla. Is it Hoopla?
Hoopa. It's a mythical.
I thought it was Hoopla.
No.
Was it Hoopa? I
Hoopa.
saw them. Look, I saw the movie, okay? The Legend of Hoopa. I saw it with Thundurus and the other ones. But yeah.
Yeah, it's called like Hoopa Unbound or something, but then it becomes like really muscular and fierce, like Genie, like drag king Genie, basically.
Yes. No,
I can see that for sure. In our #1 spot, we have Nacho. You guessed it. It's Primarina.
I mean, like, come on, Primarina. I mean, we all know her. She's like that Aquaria type of queen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's pretty. She's the pretty queen.
Now, Primarina was not on our list the first time. They were completely and utterly snubbed. I don't know why we didn't remember to put her on there. But people read us and dragged us for it.
Oh,
and
I
figured,
like, you deserve to be read and dragged for that.
Yeah, and so that's why they're #1 on the list. They're kind of like that one season of Top Model where Jocelyn didn't make it onto the cast, but then the next season she came on and she slayed and she won.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, she's like the Jocelyn of drag.
I feel like she's a singing drag queen. She's like pretty and she sings and she does songs and, you know.
Yeah, so the whole line, it starts off as like sea lion, seal, like bouncing ball, circus vibes. So there's a little bit of like clowny drag energy in there.
Absolutely.
Pokedex entry reads, for Primarina, every battle's a stage. Its singing and the dancing of its balloons will mesmerize the audience. With its mouth, it makes sonic waves that sound like beautiful singing. It uses the sonic waves to control its water balloons. So that's the other thing. The hidden ability for Primarina is liquid voice, I believe.
Yeah.
And that makes any sound-based move, it turns it into a water-type move. So that's quite interesting. You can do like hyper voice. You can like pair up all these different moves with different effects and just give you like a stab.
She's an Ada Vox. She's like a, you know what I mean? Like premier singing drag queen.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. So that was our list of the top 10 Dragalicious Pokemon Part 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Crimson Kitty, where can the kids find you on social media?
Well, hello there. You can find me at Instagram at Crimson Kitty, on my TikTok at Mixed Crimson Kitty. And that's all I want to update because I'm tired.
Yes, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Nerd Alert. Make sure to follow our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Erika Klash. As well as on YouTube, you can search keyword Erika Klash. My channel should pop up. We post these videos on both of those channels for you. And thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. Do all those things. And we'll see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye, darling.
Bye. Meow.
Yay! We did it, kitty.